I recently had a project which had difficulties with planning the development tasks. Meetings between the founder and developers were endless because the task list was too long. Quite frankly, if you're a young startup, it is quite normal because we have so much ideas as a founder and so much opportunities that we don't want to make bad decisions. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you the difference between a product roadmap and a development roadmap to help you be more effective with your development. Hi, I'm Amaury, founder and CEO at MyCTO where founders come to learn how to build their tech startup. And with this Startup Snack series, available on both podcast and YouTube, we want to share the essential to make it easier for you to build your tech startup. And one of the team I coach recently realized that they were wasting time every time they organize what we call the sprint planning. This is a meeting where we prioritize the development for the upcoming weeks, and usually we do it with the development team. The problem of that startup is that they have about 80 features in their scope. And on every meeting, they are flipping through all of them one by one, which obviously take time. And time is money, especially if you need to gather all your developers during one meeting. So to avoid that, I like to make the difference between what we call the product roadmap and the development roadmap. Here is how it works. The development roadmap is typically what we review with developers, especially in the Agile Scrum methodology, a methodology to organize development. A list of development tasks that has been gathered in what we called the backlog list. So basically, you put all your tasks in the backlog list. It's a sort of to-do list. In this backlog, we have all the ideas that has been validated and that needs to be developed very soon. Let me repeat because it is very important. In the backlog, we have all the ideas that has been validated and that needs to be developed very soon. So, if you found yourself spending too much time with developers, prioritizing developments, etc., that means that you've missed something on the process. You missed the product roadmap step. So by definition, in startup, we all have tons of ideas. The best founders I know have hundreds, if it's not thousands of ideas in their mind. And the hardest part of being a founder is to find the best strategy for the company. And you don't need to brainstorm your strategy and your product roadmap every week with all your development team, right? So before to reach the backlog list, a new idea needs to be placed in what I would call the sandbox. The difference between the two is that the backlog are ideas already validated and to develop soon. So on the product roadmap side, we need to prepare things in advance with several lists. For example, before to hit to the backlog, an idea will be placed into the sandbox. Then into maybe a version 1 list. And maybe we're going to deprioritize the low priority features in a list called version 2. Every time you will do a meeting with developers, then you will only review tasks selected in the version 1 or the current version, whatever the version you are working on. So in conclusion, if you really want to avoid wasting time in long meetings with developers, prepare your roadmap from a strategic point of view, taking into consideration your product vision, your customers' needs, and the costs of features. And the roadmap is usually defined by the product manager or directly the founder on the early stage, if you don't have a product manager yet, and the CTO, of course, which will participate to provide a general estimate of the cost of each feature. And I mean a technical estimate. And that's how we come up with the product roadmap. Then only then you can share with developers that current version list, bring it in the backlog, and then review on the weekly or on the sprint planning meetings that you do every sprint. You can review that list with the developer, and that's not going to be an endless list if you did your job properly. If you enjoy learning with us and want to see more, consider subscribing. Help us spread the word by hitting the like button and by sharing with your entrepreneur friends. And if you have any question or want to suggest a topic, feel free to comment down below, or you can also check out our website to learn more about our program and how you can join. See you.